In this video, we will check the hardware aspect of our computer system. To check this, we are using CPU-Z software. CPU-Z is a profiling and monitoring software. Basically, it is a freeware software which is used to gather information of the main devices in our computer system. It detects CPU, RAM, and other hardware features of a computer system. This application is for Android and Microsoft Windows. Now let's look into the CPU tab. In CPU tab, the first block is a processor. Name. It is the name of a processor we have installed in our computer system. In this case, it is Intel Core i5-2520M. Code name. This is the name of a processor core architecture. Max TDP. TDP stands for thermal design power. It is the maximum amount of power that the processor will use. In this case, it is 35 volts. Package. It shows the name of a motherboard socket or processor designed to fit in. In this case, it is G2, which is made up of 988 pins. Technology. It shows the processing geometry used to create processors. In this case, it is 32 nanometer, which means processor was built using 32 nanometer technology. The smaller the process technology, the more transistor packed into it, which makes the processor to become faster and use less energy with every generation. Core voltage is the power supply voltage supplied to the CPU. In this case, it is 0.821 volts. Specification. It shows the processor information, family and extended family. It refers to the stepping information of processor. It is used to determine revision of a processor. Each update is a new revision. We use this to see if processor revision is the one on without the bug. Instruction. It refers to the instruction set that processor is capable of running. Clock. In clock bar, it shows the information of one of the processor cores. All cores are identical. Core speed. It's the frequency processor is running at. Multiplier and bus speed. Processor speed is determined by taking the speed of the CPU bus and then multiplying it with the multiplier. In a cache block, it shows the information of cache on the processor. CPU cache is reduced to the average time to access the memory. Cache memory is faster than the main memory. Cache basically stores the copy of the most frequent data from main memory. Each core has 32 KB level 1 data, 256 KB level 2 cache, and all the cores share 3 MB level 3 cache. In the bottom, the core and the thread. The core represents the processor has 2 cores and can run 4 threads. The next tab is the cache. In cache tab, the same information is available which we already covered in the previous CPU tab. Mainboard. In this tab, the first block is of a motherboard. Manufacturer. It shows the manufacturer of a motherboard. In this case, it is Dell Incorporated. Model. Model of a motherboard is listed along with the revision number. It is useful to determine which driver we can install. Chipset. Basically, chipset controls the communication between the processor and other devices on the motherboard. Chipset is Intel Sandy Bridge with Intel QM67 South Bridge. Next block is our BIOS. BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System. BIOS controls the devices on computer at hardware level. Brand. It shows the manufacturer of a BIOS along with the version and date of installed BIOS. In this case, brand is Dell Incorporated version 821 and date is 11/14/2013. If the date is old, there is an update which can improve the performance and fix the bug. Graphic interface. It shows graphic interface for this computer, which is 16x PCI Express slot. Next tab is of memory. In memory, first block is general. Type. It is the memory interface type which is listed. DDR stands for double data rate. Size. It is the total amount of memory in a system. Channel number. It is the number of channels available to the memory controllers. Dual channel configuration has double the bandwidth of a single channel memory. Next one is timing block. DRAM frequency. DRAM stands for dynamic random access memory. It is the memory of a clock speed. In this case, it is 665.1 megahertz. The rest of the information is related to the cache latency. It is the measurement of the time between the movement of memory controller, which tells the memory module to access particular memory column to the moment the data is available at RAM output pin. In general, the lower cache latency is better. The next tab is SPD. SPD tab contains the additional information about the memory. In memory slot selection block, if click the drop down, you will get a list of each of the memory slot in a motherboard. In this case, there are 2 slots for RAM. Basically, each slot provides the information regarding the memory in that slot. In this case, both slots have RAM in them and there is no empty slot for the expansion. Memory type. Memory type is DDR3. Module size. It is the amount of a memory in this RAM module. In this case, it is 2 gigabytes. Max bandwidth. It is a module name which is listed here. In this case, it is PC310700 clocked at 667 megahertz. Manufacturer. It is the name of a memory manufacturer. Part number. It is the manufacturer part number for the memory installed in the selected slot. The next block is timing. We skip the timing table. Graphics. In graphics tab, the information related to the graphics or video card that is installed in our system is available. Name. It is the retail name of a graphic card. In this case, it is NVIDIA NVS 4200M.